Chaos at the World Series of Poker as a Euro gets DQ'd for acting American. The Martin Cabril of New Jersey threatens Shaun Deeb, and the Martin Cabril of Martin Cabril is vlogging and it's amazing. These stories and more on tonight on...
You're a champion.
Hi, I'm Ryan Depaulo, host of the DGen Debrief. I just flew back from Prague in WSOP Europe, and boy is my bankroll tired. Before the trip, I loved poker but hated Euros. And now after the trip, I hate both. So let's go through the top 7 stories as the series wraps up.
This is my country, check.
Martin Cabril was out in full arms, flexing both his meth pipe and his home field advantage in Prague. I didn't know it was in the Czech Republic either. That's where he's from. Literally, I could hear him every single day in whatever room you're in through noise-canceling headphones, and I only played with him directly once. Anyway, Martin Cabril, on top of being in full form during this series, started to make daily vlogs and put them out, and they're surprisingly good videos. And he is a really good player with a lot of results, so I wasn't surprised to see amazing hand analysis and strategy tips like this.
See you tomorrow. Hippos. Hippos are amazing creatures which combine like a comical appearance almost with some strength and really nice behavior. They are very territorial and they are like one of the weirdest animals in Africa. They look like calm and slow at the first glance, but they can move so quickly on the land and in water as well. There is something really captivating about this contrast, so hippos are my favorites. What is your favorite animal? Let me know in the comment.
My favorite animal is Martin's cameraman because he somehow kept the dude in frame throughout his entire autistic kid who has to pee sway. So Martin Cabril, if you don't know, is a notorious polarizing figure in poker as his antics are extremely fun to watch and extremely not fun to experience. It's like the Hunger Games. As long as you don't get picked, it's a really great show. The one time I played with him, he was being hilarious.
Did I play well? To the vlog only. Well, put it. He can show it to the vlog. No, vlog.
Yeah, you played well.
Good player. If you do that one more time.
Until, for the second time that day, I attempted to verify, as a good reporter I am, if the story were true that he had to get his genitals rescued from this swing set that I saw, and he lied to me.
What can we do?
Is the playground story true that you got tangled in a swing set and had to get rescued? Is that true?
Look at my vlog and I will...
Okay. Just when he won me back over by being funny, he fucking lied to me. The poker player who pretends to cheat and mark cards and high rollers actually lied to me. He told me that he would put it in his vlogs and he hasn't said shit about it. So my take on Martin, it's a chop, but he was out there and everything. Real quick, speaking of annoying, on April 23rd and 27th are my code RDP coin boosted things. It's basically going to be 2 $11 events with 8K overlay. I'm giving away 16K. Code RDP exclusive for code RDP users. April 23rd, 27th. There was drama in the 5,300 Euro PLO Bracelet Championship event. Big Gerg Larsen, I feel like there's vowels missing in his first name, a Norwegian pro, got himself DQ'd for acting American. Deep, with only 30 remaining and 395K for first. This happened.
You're giving me one fucking penalty? Nothing me. It's better that you can go smoke a cigarette.
What happened was, after being given a 1-orbit penalty for some shit, the dude was so heated that despite the attempts of his boy who seems to have a piece on the rail, and even an opponent using the #1 calming technique in Europe,
it's better that you can go smoke a cigarette.
he did not calm down, going so far as to smack the railing. Hitting that flimsy-ass wall was too much for the floor. His chips were taken out of play, not even blinded out, and he was done. He cashed for 13K, out in 30th place. I hope he got his sig at some point. Dude in the white sweatshirt with a piece must have been fucking pissed, bro. You know, it seems like a drastic measure, but I guess, you know, they still got that USSR seasoning left over there, you know, gulag shit. Bronx local Nicky P, who finally started his vlog after being about to for 6 years, he was being his drama queen self all over Prague. Now, despite being innocent for once in this next clip, he still found himself getting an earful of Euro gibberish.
He looks very mad.
ahead, talk to him.
There's no good floor. Excuse me. With us, he comes every time 28, with he fall. When you almost finish.
I had a full orbit though.
But he fall.
Now, Sticky D was in the big blind in the stone bubble of this aforementioned 5,300 euro PLO championship. He has under 2 big blinds though in the big. A min raise would have put him all in. Everyone's waiting for him to bust. There are many short stacks. But despite this, he gets the miracle walk. And even though any of these fucking pussies could have opened themselves putting them all in, they all start losing their shit at Nick and the guy in the small blind with the big stack.
But he fought it without a friend there. You know, he's not cool. This we don't like. This is cheating.
I had a 4. Now, obviously, why are they getting mad at Nick? You think New Yorkers are so fucking persuasive that we could talk the small blind into collusion? No. It might look terrible to the untrained eye, but fun fact, it's actually a good strategy by the big stack in heavy ICM situations like the stone bubble, because keeping in a super small stack that everyone's waiting to bust before they start playing hands allows you to bully all those waiters. Another thing about this clip, this is funny, nobody is even talking about the guy with the big stack. It's like a huge star. That's Coraline's dad and the depression meme. Nicky Depaulo, of course, does have multiple beefs that are his fault. In fact, he has some deep cut beef with figurative and literal lover of beef himself, Shaun Deeb. And it flared up again recently.
This was like 3 years ago on Spaces. Nicky P's talking shit to Kessler, and I'm just like, dude, you can't call him out like you're Hendon Mob shit. You have no results. So I basically say, let's make a lifetime bet until either one of you dies, and whoever has a higher Hendon Mob on December 31st, if Kessler has higher than you, I collect 1,000. If you're higher than him, you'll get 1,000.
Yeah, I'm just responding to this real quick. There was never a bet with Shaun Deeb set in place for sure. It's set in stone. We talked about doing a bet, and when we were betting, I was betting who was going to have a better year every year for the next 20 years.
And then all of a sudden I see him a year later and he doesn't want to pay. He says there's no bet.
You know how he has an incoherent Shaun Deeb Twitter? It's the same thing when he was on Spaces. Incoherent, and he's just making up terms on his own.
I've been giving him shit for a while about that, so maybe now that he has a little bit more money, he'll start paying, because I think it's a very interesting bet.
We never had a bet in place, and if we did, it was a yearly bet of who had a better year, not lifetime Hendon Mob when I was behind 1.5 million at the time in the middle of 2024. But these people are clowns, so it is what it is.
Nick, you can't come out with we didn't bet and then, but if we did though, it's kind of like an OJ if I didn't move. Also, stop talking actual shit about Alan Kessler. Like, we make fun of him on this show, but I'm not, like, actually coming after him. Deeb v. Palma has been going on, though, for years, with highlights including Palma threatening to punch Deeb in the face in 2019, Deeb calling Nicky a scammer repeatedly or insinuating it, Palma telling Deeb his kids looked inbred on a Twitter Spaces I was on in 2023, and Deeb gaining all the weight back he lost within... Oh, wait, that's just a criticism. That's nothing to do with this. So for literally at least 7 years, these two poker drama queens have been talking shit. Guys, Reg is closed. It's time to apply the 3F rule and pick one. Fight, fuck, or forget about it. Now, the WSOP Europe used to be in the fall, and many of the top players, especially Americans with a chance at Player of the Year after the summer, would decide to go to it or not based on their results, you know, after the regular World Series. But this year is the first year it moved from not only the fall to the spring, but from the middle of the country where there's a giant casino and nothing around it, to an amazing, dope-ass, cool city. Prague was cool as fuck. So yes, there were lots of massive names there, like insert vlogger who bought their subscribers clearly here, and Roman, the Czech guy I made friends with. However, the Holy Trinity, Phil Ivey, Phil Hellmuth, and Phil Negreanu were not there.
You play very well. You play very, very well.
Oh, yes. Sorry. Thank you, title card. The actual poker. It was amazing. Guys, Euros are not all good at poker. Mostly, honestly, they suck. They do tank a little too much, but they have idiots just like us. The dealers were amazing. It was shockingly still English only at the tables. And the Colossus, which the WSOP US would like to run 13-handed if they could, was 8 max in Europe. The lowest buy-in event on the schedule was 8 players a table. Bro, it was fucking amazing.
I'm a genius!
Oh, yes, title card. Sorry. The actual results. Well, Shaun Deeb, always seeking player of the year, was looking for his 9th bracelet. He finished runner-up twice in back-to-back events. The 3K mix shit in Colossus, blah, blah, blah. Some other Euros won a bunch. Ren Lin got runner-up. A Lithuanian guy, Marius Kudzmanis, won the 2 mil euro main. Whatever. Fuck. Okay. All right. Enough. Fuck WSOP Europe. It was amazing. I hope I'm there next year, but there's a lot of other shit I'm sure we have to get to. The regular one's right around the corner. Oh, wait. Confirm that. Pause the show for a sec. Confirm my 16K giveaway on the 23rd and 27th. Yes, for code RDP people only. Make it an $11 entry with 8K overlay on each one. And for code RDP users exclusively on CoinPoker. Also, can you increase my flopped set percentage? It's a little low. Thanks. Garrett Adelstein is back again. No, not on any high stakes cash game streams, but on my fucking feed posting another AI slot book promo.
So I get to the Bellagio, immediately hop in the biggest no limit game. It's a 5100 and immediately just start playing bad, spewing my chips left and right.
Dude, right out of the gate, this is fishy. This really feels like cash game player propaganda. These cash pros really have to live a lie, you know? He wants to play more high-stakes soft cash games so bad that he's like forced to live this lie and tell stories like, yeah, this one game, I was being so stupid with my tens of thousands of dollars. I was just giving it away. I'm such an action player, so bad at poker.
Down 320K, but I only have 300K in cranberry chips on me. So I look at Alan, I tell him, don't go anywhere. And then I head to my box. But I realize, oh, I don't have a backpack. How am I gonna get all this cash back to the poker room? So I search the casino cage. I see this used black garbage bag. Ask the cashier, hey, can I take this? Then I take the 250K cash, throw it over my shoulder while all the Bellagio guests are judging hard.
Yeah, Garrett, I don't know if that was because of the trash bag full of money. I think that was from all the cocaine still on your face.
I get back to the poker room, show Alan the contents of the bag, yell, giddy up, and start drunkenly riding an imaginary horse around the room. Probably on some sort of mission to lose $500,000.
It's for real, I am so spewy. I don't know poker, I will gamble. Blame me again.
I am losing my mind, just screaming like an asshole in the middle of the Bellagio. Then I really catch fire. I hit 12 black flops in a row. Do I call it a night at this point? No chance. Party all day on the strip, then I head to EDC for the first time and party all night. 2-day bender, and somehow I get rewarded with over a 500K profit just for being a degen.
Cool story, bro. Let me guess what comes next.
Pre-orders are live now. Links in my bio.
Yo, somebody invite this guy to a cash game, please, so I can fucking stop having this shit on my feed. Jay Boogs, one of the Seth Rogen type of Jews, showed a masterclass in Tilt on Hustler Casino Live. Let's take a look on this week's ass fuckers.
This is the D-Gen hand breakdown.
We start with Jay Boogs, already on Tilt. Jay Boogs, I don't fucking care about these nicknames. He is at all in our full level of not giving a fuck. And everyone's talking in Chinese.
Every hand. I'm all in or full. I'm just telling you. All in or full.
Now, I'm not trying to like end up on a sanctimonious Instagram story or anything, but shouldn't there be an English only rule at this table? Like there was literally one in Prague, and not just for the players, but also like the audience of the stream. Like we don't want to hear you guys speak Chinese. We want to hear you speak English with your very silly accents. K-Gow, Dr. H, Big Mike, and Cockfuck Motherfuck Cunt Dick all limp to Jay Boogs, these are nicknames, who looks down at King Queen suited and obviously jams, right? Because of what he said just about being all in or fold. Oh, no, I guess he raises to 1K. Really high level Jew move there, you know, not giving all the money you said you were gonna, but also the deception. Ludicrous. Dude, this is so fucking lame. We need some more cool black dudes in poker, please, to justify these nicknames. Like, they're the only ones that can give them out. You know what I mean? Like, yo, look at this motherfucker. He looked like a Dr. H over here. Dr. H ass motherfucker. Please, guys, we need you, because these nicknames are unjustifiable, and we're giving the fruitiest ones to ourselves. I know Maurice is fucking you guys up with poker, and maybe you think we're, you know, I mean, we're not all racist. Like, maybe some of us a little bit, but like, there's gotta be cool rich black guys out there who want to play poker and can give out the nicknames. Just stop spending your money on Easter colored turtlenecks, thin chains, and those 20K circular sunglasses, and get on the fucking felt. Anyway, Momo 3-bets with the ace-7 off to 4K, and both K-Gal and Jasper call. Now action is back on Jay Booger, and now he decides he's going to stay true to his word and goes all in for almost $30,000.
Okay, all in.
Jasper does this fake, like, I'm making a good fold, bitchy comment.
Oh my god, beautiful. I had the fucking Kevin. All in. So dumb.
And K-Gal folds. They decide to run it twice, and they do this fucking fruity little, like, flirty thing cash game players do, where they're like, oh, let's not show each other our cards, but talk about what we have. Like, oh, are you paired? Oh, well, I'm drawing dead there.
All hearts.
That's really bad for me.
Oh,
Me too. You okay?
Push.
I got me dominated.
I know, I'm probably dead. I have no outs again. No outs.
Don't say that.
You going with the card? Well, no outs.
Ace high is looking good.
I never win, so it's fine.
Wait a second. I've heard that pathetic victim mode before. No, it can't be. Keep going.
I'm down 100. I literally never win. You win every day except for today. I literally never win.
Oh, there's the ace.
I don't have any of those cards.
Clifford drawing to a jack.
I have a king. King.
Ace.
What do you have?
Ace.
Ace what? Just tell me now. You won the first fucking board.
Ace 7.
So.
All right, king, queen, or 10s for Cliffy.
All right, give him the king. Give him the king. Give him the king.
This is insane.
Drop it up.
King, queen, or 10, or it's
Give him a king,
full-blown
For the love of God.
crash out.
Wait, I've seen that posture too. Could it be Jay Boogs? Like boogers. Boogers are kind of mushy. Mush. Jay Mushy. Joey! Joey, is that you? Joey! We miss you, man. Please call me back.
I just want the button.
And that's what it is.
I'm not throwing it at you, buddy.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Confirm, not Joey. He would have thrown the cards at Chris. All jokes aside, that flinch that Chris did would tilt the absolute fuck out of me. Like, not only do you call my jam with one of the worst ace-X, but you think I'm like a violent scumbag and needle me in Chinese when I'm leaving the table? Next story is there's an update on the Lodge Card Club status in Austin. Actually, guys, there is no update. Yeah, no charges have been filed. The TABC still has the funds they seized, and I really want to get my poster, but it's not appropriate to ask Doug or any of the people there because they're like mourning the loss of their business. But there was a sick poster when I did a meet. Ow! I was just enduring this episode to get to the fucking trooper moment. What have we got this week?
This is CoinPoker's code RDP Trooper Moment. Trooper has hit a grand jackpot on Buffalo Link.
Oh, let's fucking go, Troop, dude. It's crazy. You've been doing this bit for like now 26 episodes. He was due, dude. I'm actually happy for him. Like hitting a grand is the fucking golden goose of content for slot channels. It's like when I win a poker tournament or run super deep, there's such rare gems of content and you really got to like maximize it because they're so valuable and so rare and so good for the channel. This could really pop him off. I can't wait to see this footage. Let's see what he did with it. Troop, what the fuck is this?
Fog on the teeth of the harbor, stones cold as a coin on a dead man's eyes.
Wait, this is it? Where's Payline celebrating in the background? This is what he's doing with the footage of hitting a fucking grand?
And swing like hanging bones, bruise red sky where the seagull cries. Hoist the black flag high and hollow, let the tide take all we borrow. Silver blood and broken nose, hoist the black flag, we are the ghosts.
This is a talented man. Like, I don't think you guys understand how hard this is to pull off, actually, seriously. To have footage of hitting a grand jackpot, the thing every gambler dreams of, everybody watching your slot channel, you have that footage and somehow you make it boring and weird. Like, maybe you guys are not creators, so you don't understand. This is like having real Sydney Sweeney sex tape footage leaked, but it's edited, so it's only footage of the guy's grundle. Dude, but what the fuck is this?
Deep in the captain's chair, salt in the seams of a fraying map.
Yo, I'm so pissed at Troop, man. Dude, you gotta respond to me, bro. Not only if you talk to me, you wouldn't have fucked it up, but I should have a piece of that. Where's my fucking piece?
With the booty bounce on the dance floor.
Now, he doesn't deserve any applause. He called with King Jack.